Bay. This election from D.C. to Tallahassee to right here in Tampa Bay is about our future. It's about the future of our kids. It's about the future of unions.
One of the things that was most important to me in my classroom was to get my kids to understand what it meant to live in a democracy. That means that each and every one of us have to be active participants in our government. That starts with voting.
In the last election, we had races that were decided by as little as 23 votes. So if everyone here can turn out 2 more votes, no election will be decided by 23 votes the wrong way for kids.
Mitt Romney wants to kill our unions. He wants to get the unions out of education. He's not teacher friendly. They want to privatize and dismantle public education, and that's not good for America.
Our power is people power. The people who work for a living every day, who earn it every day, who want to have a future for our kids.
We need to support Barack Obama. I think he would be the best for our public education system.
Oh, I'm telling everybody I could. They need to go over there and get together. We need to get Obama back in there.
Less than 2 weeks. We got to get out and get the message out there.
You know, in my hometown, when my nieces and nephews see me coming, they say, "Oh Lord, here come Aunt Loretta, I voted." They start hollering, "I voted," because they know I'm going to ask them on election day. You're the community. You live in the community. You can talk to your neighbor. You don't have to talk about whether he's the Democrat or Republican. Just give them the issues. And the issues right now for you is a way of life, an American dream that we say a Loretta Johnson can become Secretary-Treasurer of the American Federation of Teachers.
We're going to begin our broadcast this afternoon talking with Randi Weingart. She's on a bus tour throughout the state of Florida and giving the message of remembering to vote, particularly for those people who support education.
Public education, Mark, should not be the province of one party.
It shouldn't be, but generally the AFL-CIO and its affiliated groups always endorse Democrats. They don't endorse Republicans.
Well,
at least I haven't seen it.
I may be partisan about who I want to elect as President of the United States. When that bus is going through Florida, most importantly, as a former civics teacher, I want to make sure people vote.
You just said the magic word, Randi. Civics.
Right.
The impacts we're feeling are directly related to the people we put in office. The hard way is to fight them in Tallahassee, fight them in D.C., and fight them in the courts. That's the hard way and the expensive way. The easy way is to get out and vote.
And we're calling fellow union people, retired or active. I think Barack Obama is willing to work with us, and I truly believe that he thinks education is the utmost important thing of this country, and Mitt Romney does not.
So if you ever need unemployment insurance, you're part of the 47%. If you ever need Medicare, you're part of the 47%. If you're a kid who needs public education, you're part of the 47%. What happened in this country? We were 100% going for the American dream. We were a country that actually believed our better days were ahead of us. And that's who Barack Obama is.
American Federation of Teachers are in the midst of a bus tour. They're passing through Florida and Ohio, and several other swing states are trying to get out the vote for President Obama.
This is a president who actually crosses political parties to try to get things done. And that's part of the reason that teachers across the country and parents across the country respect him.
You know, I was working a campaign one year, and then I remember I had to carry my mother to the poll. So I run home and I get my mother, and I'm driving to the polls. And all of a sudden I said to her, "Who you voting for?" She said, "I'm voting for Reagan." I had to put on brakes. I had to stop the car and pull off the road. I said, "Girl, why are you voting for Reagan?" It is about issues. And what she said to me, "I got a raise in my Social Security, Loretta, and I'm voting for Reagan." I had to tell her where that raise came from, not from Reagan, but The important thing is I missed that issue at home. I was assuming.
Mention that you're a teacher and they really respect your opinion.
The right candidate for myself and my community as dreamers is President Obama. He advocates very vigorously for us to be able to be equal citizens in this country.
Have a beautiful Sunday Souls to the Polls tomorrow. When they started messing with the voting days, when they stopped the Sunday before Election Day, some of us got real nervous. We're going to turn this lemon into lemonade. We got to line up and vote like we never voted before, no matter how hard they make it.
It's not just a right, it's a responsibility to make sure our schools are better. You're going to take it? So how are we going to get all that? Vote! Can I hear you say that again?
If you think that your vote doesn't matter, you've assigned yourself to a muzzled opinion, sending your ability to actually make a difference into an abyss of hopelessness, and that's exactly what they want you to do. All Americans deserve the right to truly be free.
And Loretta is our secretary-treasurer, and she wanted so much to come out and speak to all of us.
This is our phone bank team. In addition to our neighborhood canvassing and worksite leafleting, you can see the great job they're doing.
I'm impressed. You making the difference in this election.
Tener los tres jueces de la Corte Suprema. My job is to get out there and inform them and try to get them to vote for the right people and getting them the right information.
And please support Florida's middle class on November 6th.
This election comes down to money power versus people power. You know the shenanigans that happen in Florida. I will not this time. Exactly right, sister, not this time. If we don't vote, we're not going to have voice. And if we don't vote, we're not going to have the investments that we need in education, in Medicare, in Social Security.
I'm Anna for our teachers union, saying they support them, voicing they love them, but we need them to actually physically get out there and vote. And by us getting out here and knocking and showing that we are passionate also, and they see that we're real people, that brings that message across.
We can get the vote out, and we can get the people to vote. The super PACs keep telling their lies, and people will realize that they are lies.
You can walk a little bit. If you can do any of this stuff, come to the table right back here. Help us walk. Help us knock on doors. Help us talk to our neighbors. And help us make sure that everyone is guaranteed the American dream.